Hi guys! Welcome back to our channel.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Honestly guys, we're kind of in a good mood, but I'm not really too happy to talk about what we're going to talk about right now. Matter of fact, I'm upset.
Why are you upset?
I just want to know something. Like, producers, can you guys zoom into my face here?
Crew, you know what to do?
I just want to know why. Why?
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 Why y'all be trimming your hair every week? Y'all be trimming your hair like that's what's gonna make it grow. Nah.
Like what?
Honestly, like, hold up, like, I'm confused. You guys really be trimming your hair faithfully, consistently.
Consistently.
Before even doing anything else. Thinking, oh, this is what is gonna make my hair get longer. How is that gonna make your hair get longer, bro? How?
This guy has a lot of anger.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Right?
He's mad.
I'm sorry. That was unprofessional. Get back into character.
So, guys, today we're gonna be talking about why you should not trim your hair.
You don't know what's in store, but you know what you're feeling. Close your eyes, lay your head beside me.
So guys, today we're going to be talking about 4 reasons, 4 of why you should stop trimming your hair that no one is telling you.
Stop doing it.
Stop doing it. We're going to tell you exactly why and why it all makes sense. So let's get straight into the video.
So some of you might be familiar with a group of people or a tribe called the 𝗕𝗥𝗔𝗡𝗗. And even if you're not familiar with them,
Look it up.
you can be familiar with the rice water technique. Alright guys?
Which comes from
that comes right from them.
Yeah.
Alright, so now the 𝗕𝗥𝗔𝗡𝗗, something about them that everyone knows is they have the longest hair out of anyone. Any tribe, doesn't matter.
Not to the ankles.
Their hair is the longest.
Yeah.
Alright? Cool. And one thing that they say, even before they use rice water, is that they only cut their hair how many times in a lifetime?
How many times? Tell us.
Uno!
In a lifetime? What?
Once.
Is that for real?
In a lifetime, alright? Now get where I'm going with this. Alright? Just get where I'm going. Just try to keep along, alright? We're gonna get you there slowly. I know you've been told a bunch of stuff, but we're gonna slowly get you to where we're trying to get you, alright? Just stay tuned.
So pretty much, if you want long hair, you gotta stop going based off what people are telling you and start seeing and looking at what is working. Like, people can say a whole bunch of stuff, but if it's not working, what's the use?
I'll be honest, even like if we're telling you something and it's not working, you need to reevaluate that. You know what I'm trying to say? Because it could be maybe you're not following what they're saying correctly, or maybe it's not better for you. It's not good for you.
Yeah, everybody's hair type, texture, all of that, routine, everything is different.
What's up?
So you have to go based off of experience. Like if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Try it for yourself and see. Listen to what people are doing, but also make sure that you're seeing that it gives results. Stop just following everything.
What's that? Facts. Right? And stop. Honestly, guys, you can't just pick from here, put it together. That's not how it works. You know what I'm saying? You can't just pick from
Picking and choosing.
You know what I'm trying to say? You have to have a plan and get information and put everything together for that plan. You got a plan to succeed. You can't just say, oh, that guy said that. She said this. So I'm gonna just do all those different things.
Exactly. You gotta try each thing also, just to see like, if you're trying a whole bunch of things at once, which is good, but you also have to see which part is working. If one's not working, then what's the point of doing it? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the main thing I would say is, whatever you're doing in life, hair growth, whatever, you have to understand what you're doing.
And why it works, why it's supposed to work, and why you should be doing it. If you don't know the why,
exactly. Even, I mean,
what's the point?
We've all been to school before. It's hard to memorize things when you don't understand what you're memorizing. You know, but if it makes sense to you, you can always recall it. But you know what? This ain't no lecture.
Exactly.
We
got a lot to say. So pretty much the gist of it is they cut their hair just once. So keep that in mind.
Alright guys, the second thing we're going to talk about is split ends.
Everyone's favorite topic.
You know, everyone has talked about split ends before, you know what I'm saying? People look at their hair and they be like, oh, I got split ends. Let me chop my hair. Oh, it's been 2 days. I already have more split ends. Let me chop half my hair again. Oh my gosh, let me cut my hair again. But anyways, guys, truthfully, the topic of split ends is very misunderstood in the general community. One myth that people think about split ends is that split ends can only happen at your ends. What's that?
Which is not true.
That's false.
That's false.
Split ends can happen anywhere along your hair shaft.
Yes. Fun fact, it can even appear just randomly in the middle of your hair.
Yeah.
So if you cut in the ends just because you're like, oh my gosh, split ends, you may have split ends in the middle. You're gonna chop your hair all the way to the top.
Oh, now you're questioning it, right?
Like what?
Now you're questioning it. Now you're saying, oh, you said half of my hair. I'm not gonna cut that off. Why is that?
Exactly. And a lot of people do say that, okay, if you have split ends at the bottom, you cut the bottom so that it doesn't reach the middle. But it can randomly, literally, one just pop out here. It doesn't have to be traveling up in order to get to the middle, to the top, or anywhere else.
And the main thing is the reason for split ends.
What's the reason?
The reason your ends split is because of damage.
Say a word.
Damage.
That's
Okay,
one of the reasons.
So now you guys are getting where we're going with this. So now, if I don't want my hair to split,
what should we do?
if I don't want to have to trim my hair often, if I'm not even checking my hair and I'm just cutting my hair, I gotta just take a second to stop, look at the condition of my hair, and try to make sure it's strong and healthy. Alright?
So people be trimming the hair, they say every 2 months. How often do they say? Every 1 to 2 months, every month, every 3 months, like.
The thing is, like, the reason why I get passionate about stuff like this is because when I point the finger, I got 3 pointing right back at me. I used to trim my hair every week. Every week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? And like, truthfully, when you trim your hair, it kind of gives that fresh feeling, you know what I'm trying to say? But at the end of the day, guys, your ends will always be your ends. You're not going to be as healthy as the rest of your hair.
Unless you take care of it.
There we go.
So, yeah, you know, people out there will say you trim your hair, even if you Google it and it'll say trim your hair 2 to 3 months, whatever like that. I always notice that hairstylists, they'll always tell you, oh, trim your hair. And yeah, they went to school for that stuff, right? But also, think of the motive behind it. A lot of people, a lot of hairstylists at least, are gonna want you to keep coming back. So why wouldn't they not say, trim your hair, come back for
Careful now. You get some people in trouble.
It's true though. Not saying everyone has that motive, but I'm just saying, you know.
Alright guys, stay to the end for 3 bonus tips. You do not want to miss this. Don't skip the video, alright? Get to the end.
But before we get into the last 2 reasons, comment below how often do you trim your hair, give this video a thumbs up, and subscribe.
Don't forget to comment too.
Okay, so our 3rd point is you should not trim your hair because you can actually prevent split ends. If you can prevent split ends, why do you need to trim your hair? So honestly, everybody always says that your ends are the oldest part of your hair, which is true. It's the oldest part, so you do have to take care of it even more. Taking care of it more means that you moisturize it, and if you do that, then you're just gonna prevent split ends, and overall, you don't have to trim your hair.
Listen guys, moisture is everything, alright? For example, even your skin isn't moisturized, it's gonna crack off and all of that, alright? So moisture is everything, man. Your hair gotta, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, like, looking at your hair, feeling your hair, and I'm like, damn, bro, this hair.
Try it.
Light a fire with that hair, bro. Like, I'm not even trying to, you know, I've been there before, you know, but
Me
truthfully,
too.
guys, if you're watching this video right now, just feel your hair for a second, alright? Does that feel like it has any moisture to it? Does it?
Feel it right now.
And your answer is no. I need to moisturize your hair, alright? And we're gonna get into more detail in another video on how to moisturize your hair. But split ends, so causes. First of all, guys, I want you to make sure you understand the focus. And what we're trying to tell you guys is that you should focus on preventing split ends instead of just chopping your hair off periodically.
How your hair gonna get longer if you're chopping it off, thinking you have split ends? Just stop getting split ends, try your best, and your hair will be long.
And the problem
Simple.
with that recommendation of doing this every so frequently, actually, to be honest, I hate that because especially as a nurse, right? You can't provide intervention without assessing first. So I can't just look at you and say, do this every so often.
You don't even know what's going on.
I don't even know what condition your hair is in.
What the problem is.
Doesn't make sense, right? So you guys need to start looking at your hair, understanding your hair, the condition of your hair, and then you can decide, okay, this hair needs to be trimmed.
Exactly.
You know? But you gotta understand why you're doing what you're doing, guys.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't just be trimming your hair because favorite YouTuber trimmed their hair last week and he trimmed it every 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? I know he's good at trimming their hair every 2 weeks, but doesn't mean you should just follow them, guys. Alright?
And the thing is, yeah, you can give yourself a rule and say, okay, I'm gonna trim my hair every 2 months. But what if in the second month you don't have split ends? What if your hair was just in great condition, you took care of it that month, like, say it was good. Why? You follow a pattern and a routine for what?
And, sorry guys, the point about causes, okay? Temperature is a big reason why your hair can split or be damaged. So for example, if you live in somewhere like Canada where there's winter, you're probably gonna have more damage to your hair and probably need to cut it more often than you would in the summer or spring months. Alright guys? So just remember, you're changing temperature, right?
Manipulation.
Honestly guys, I'm not gonna go back to this. If you guys know our channel, you already know. Stop using those metal picks, raking out your hair like that every day. It's not, it is swaggy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie, it's not swaggy, but is it really worth it? You know what I'm trying to
Watch
say?
our video that we're gonna link below. Watch our video on how and how not to pick your hair.
If you're gonna do it,
you're
gonna do it, then you gotta do it
Do it
right,
right.
at least. Alright guys? But as you guys see, the whole point here is changing temperature, manipulation, all these things damage your hair. They put stress on your hair. And when your hair has enough, they break and split and all of that, okay?
Exactly.
So we're trying to get you to the point where you're preventing that from happening.
Exactly.
Then you will need to trim your hair less often.
What I want to say, what I want to put a lot of emphasis on is that, surprisingly enough, in this whole hair care thing, the main thing that will solve a lot of problems is moisture.
Moisture is everything.
Literally everything.
Everything.
Everything. Even for your body, like.
Everything.
So this is the thing. For split ends, there's literally splitting apart, and the whole bond is separating too. So if you have moisture, it's gonna seal it together. It's gonna keep it strong, healthy together. So
Like even your skin. Like,
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Some of you guys, I can just look at your skin, and I know what kind of condition your hair is.
Oh no!
I'm sorry, that might have been too far.
Oh goodness, who you be looking at? Spill it.
But, you know what I'm saying, guys? Like, drink water. Like, sorry, but drink water first of all. You know what I'm saying? And moisturize yourself. Moisturize yourself.
No, that's key though.
Find out what makes your body feel moisturized.
That sounds weird. Our last and final reason is that weak ends are actually normal. So what that means is, yes, your ends are gonna be the weakest, less healthiest part of your hair, and it's normal. Like, don't be stressing yourself over, oh my gosh, my ends. It's normal, everybody deals with that, so it's fine. The thing is, you have to try and prevent it. That's the key. If you don't prevent it, yeah, go get a trim, okay, sure. But prevent it so that your hair can grow longer, you're retaining length.
And truthfully, a lot of you look at the ends of your hair, and as I said earlier, it doesn't look the same as the rest of your hair. It might look more dry, it might look more frizzy and whatnot, okay? You have to understand, it's the end of your hair, so your hair cuts off, okay? What do you guys expect? Okay, for example, look at your nails, all right? Look at your cuticles. If you guys look, the end of your nails always looks different. That's normal. You can cut it off, but it's still gonna come back, right? Because at the end of the day, that's the end, right? That's where it ends. So at the end of the day, the end will always be different
than your top, which is the freshest part of your hair.
But of course, you can try to manage it as much as you can. All right, and the main thing is you want to make sure your hair is in good condition so that it can grow lavishly, and the ends don't affect the rest of the hair.
Exactly.
And the total condition of your hair is great, moisturized.
You just want to basically maintain it. So once, for example, the middle part of my hair right now, if I'm maintaining it and my hair is growing, by the time it gets to the end, if I'm truly maintaining it, it will be in good condition. definition.
And I'm not saying like, don't get me wrong, I'm not saying your hair, the ends is gonna, if it looks
perfect.
terrible, yeah. If it looks terrible, that's not good.
Yeah.
Right? But like I'm saying, it's gonna be noticeably different, right? And that is normal.
Exactly.
But you can try to work at that, try to prevent it from becoming damaging, right?
To the point where you have to cut your hair up to here.
And honestly, guys, like we don't have enough time to get into how to moisturize your hair like properly with different stuff when it comes to like she's gonna take it over. Like, how do you moisturize your hair?
No. You know what we gonna do? Stay tuned for the next video of how to manage, how to take care of your ends, how to prevent split ends, because that's coming to you soon.
Alright guys, so now to our 3 bonus tips. Okay, the first one is keyword monitor. Alright, you gotta monitor your hair. And when I say this, I mean throughout the day, throughout the week. Alright guys, you gotta keep an eye on your hair. You can't just do things and look and be like, oh, why isn't my hair this? Why isn't my hair that? You know what I'm saying? You gotta feel your hair, you gotta look at your hair. You know, take a few seconds in the morning to look at it and be like, how does my hair look today? Okay? And if you monitor it and there's something wrong, to just analyze your hair, guys, and if there's something wrong, you need to intervene. Alright?
So tip number 3, if you realize in that process that your ends are traveling up and they're splitting all the way up to the middle of your hair, top of your hair, wherever it is, if you notice a lot of it, then trim your hair. If not, don't trim your hair.
But you know what? Y'all don't even be trimming y'all hair, right? Y'all don't even know how to trim your hair.
That's another topic. That's another topic. I've been there, I've done that.
Well, curious.
So,
when is that time you trimmed your hair though?
It's been a minute.
You gonna tell them?
When? When do you think it was?
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Not as long
It
as
hasn't been, no, I did it more recent.
I'm saying not as long as me.
Oh yeah,
Y'all
it's
guess how
been years.
Y'all
guess how
long it's been since we trimmed our hair.
Yeah. Whoever gets it right, who knows?
I didn't give you a Mercedes GLC.
Jeez, pulling out the big ones. If you guys follow these guides and you take in all of the reasons why we're saying not to cut your hair, and you just take in this video, then you'll realize that the less you're trimming your hair, you may end up seeing that your hair is actually getting longer. There's a reason for it, because if you're cutting your hair, you're cutting off your length. How are you supposed to see length if you're cutting off your length?
You're cutting off, a lot of times, salvageable hair. Alright?
Salvageable. Put that there. Salvageable.
Just because your hair isn't in the greatest condition doesn't mean it has to be cut.
Exactly.
Alright guys, that's a big thing right there, okay? It might be salvageable. Alright, can't give it no more gems. That's
it for this video. Stay tuned. Okay guys, so thank you for watching the video. Make sure you comment down below how often you trim your hair, and also if you want to see a video on how to prevent split ends and how to take care of split ends. So comment below, subscribe, and hit that like button.
Alright guys, peace. Thanks for watching.
Guys.
Woo! Alright guys, so our third point here kind of segues from our second point on split ends, okay? And Sherrese is going to take it away.
What was the point? I might as well just start it. Okay. Last tip. Weekends are normal.
What's the word for that? The condition is, just make sure that
But yeah guys, so if you do that, then trim your hair. If not, don't. But another thing that I'm going to add on to that is, forgot.